We're back again, Monotype Madness, episode number 2. At the end of the last episode, we spanned the wheel and we got the electric type, and here is the team. So in our first 2 slots, we've got our big threats on the team. We've got Iron Thorns in the first slot, Dragon Dance, which I've featured on the team before, but instead of going loaded dice with the Rock Blast and Pin Missile, instead we've gone Clear Amulet to mitigate Intimidates, with Rock Slide and Tera Blast for coverage. Bug Terror again, so we can hit those ruinous Pokemon for super effective damage when maybe they're not expecting it. And then we've got Iron Hands in the next slot. Weakness Policy, I do like a bit of Weakness Policy Iron Hands. And this one's pretty speedy, because as you'll see later, we have Tailwind on the team. Some interesting coverage moves throughout the team. You'll notice that there's a lot of moves I have that are super effective against grass types, because Amoonguss is going to be such a pain to deal with otherwise. So that's why we've got Ice Punch on this set. And Earthquake, just really good. Really nice coverage for us there. In our next 2 slots, we've got more supporting Pokemon. So Pachirisu coming in with the Follow Me, and mainly there once again for the Mouse Hold Annihilate matchup, which I'm always banging on about, but I feel like I need an answer to it. It's on the ladder so much, and Pachirisu should help out with that matchup. And then we've got Kilowattrel in the next slot, which is a particularly interesting set I've gone for here. There's no Focus Sash on this team, and Kilowattrel is the number 1 member, the number 1 candidate to be holding that Focus Sash. And originally it was, but I've gone for something a little bit different with this set. Razor Claw and Air Cutter. So a throwback to my Honchkrow video from a few months ago, where we're trying to get critical hits with Air Cutter. Unfortunately, we don't have the Super Luck ability, so our critical hit rate with the Air Cutter is going to be 50%. But with competitive, if we catch an Arcanine trying to lead into us when I've got Kilowattrel, then we could get some good damage onto the board. Kilowattrel also helps with the Annihilate matchup as well, because Air Cutter is a double target move. 95% accurate, has been known to miss. We've got U-turn on there as well. I won't bang on too much about it. I'll let you see. There's a few things going on there with this team. Into the last 2 slots, these are our coverage Pokemon. And in the first one, we've got Electros with Assault Vest, because this team is a bit weak to strong special moves, particularly Pokemon like Flutter Mane. And Electros gets Heavy Slam, and it's actually a pretty heavy Pokemon, so that gives us the ability to one-hit KO things like Flutter Mane. And no weakness as well. Levitate, of course, being a mono-electric type, so no weakness there. And coverage moves. Again, that Zen Headbutt there for the Amoonguss once again. And in the last slot, you'll see that we have a not fully evolved Pokemon, just like we did with the Salandit in the last episode. We've got Magneton. So why are we using Magneton and not Magnezone? Well, actually, Magnezone is slightly slower than Magneton. Magnezone is base 60 speed, Magneton is base 70 speed, which is not much, but it's enough just to tip it over the edge to outspeed a couple of things. And it's only 10 special attack points weaker, so Magnezone is 130, Magneton is 120, so still packs a good punch. Got that sturdy ability, so any loss in bulk doesn't matter, because we're taking a hit anyway with the pseudo Focus Sash. And we've got the Choice Scarf, so Discharge, Flash Cannon, Thunderbolt, and Flying Terror as well. Again, for the Mushroom, mainly anyway. So that's the team, and honestly, I don't know how effective it's going to be. We did have some other Pokemon on the team. Rotom was going to feature, Polmot was going to feature as well, to give us a bit more bulk. Well, the former was going to give us a bit more bulk with some Screens and Will-O-Wisp, and then Polmot was going to help with some specific matchups. But I switched things around, and we're going to try and blow through our opponents as best as we can with this team. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. Okay, we've got our first opponent. It's a sand team. Look at this. Tyranitar, Lycanroc. It's got to be the Tyranitar, right? No, it's not. Double ground. Fair play. Fair play. I quite like my position, considering that we've got 1 immunity and I've got a Grass Terror on the field as well. But we actually outspeed with the Iron Hands, which is really good to know, because we've got our Weakness Policy off now. Zen Headbutt connects. Zen Headbutt, an awful move, just terrible. And a Heavy Slam, that's fine. We don't care about that. We're all electric, mate. So they're trying to get my Iron Hands low enough. Oh no. I don't like that. Keep chipping away at Tinglu. Okay, there we go. We got a win. We got a win. We won't count this one. We'll go for another one. GG. Okay, we have an opponent. Look at this. Double flying. Murkrow and Corviknight. So they want to get their Tailwind up, no matter what. Fluttermane Churyu, Great Tusk, Brute Bonnet. Yeah, this is a tough one. I feel like I need to match the speed control. That's going to be easier said than done, though. If they lead the Fluttermane Churyu, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to lead Pachirisu Magneton. Kilowattrel in the back. Because I'm looking at getting the late game, well, the mid-game Tailwind up. So I'm going to lead the Magneton in case they have the Churyu Fluttermane lead. Because that'll just blow through Pachirisu Kilowattrel anyway. Against anything else, I'd be happy to lead Pachirisu Kilowattrel. Oh, no, actually, I can... Oh, it's a bit late now. Iron Hands, let's do it. I could have led Kilowattrel Iron Hands, actually. The Kilowattrel's quite bulky enough to take a Moonblast from Timid Fluttermane if it gets the booster energy to raise its special attack. If it terrestrializes though, if it's choice specs, then it won't. But we'll see. Murkrow Great Tusk, okay. So yeah, that would have been the preferred lead, honestly. Kind of forced to. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Okay, here's what we do. We're gonna swap in Kilowattrel on the Pachirisu slot. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna do this. I've got the flying Tera. Why not? We'll just go for it. The alternative was I swap out the Pachirisu for Kilowattrel, assuming they go for the Earthquake. They get their Tailwind up. I can protect Kilowattrel on the subsequent turn, let Magneton go down, get Iron Hands in, fake out, get my own Tailwind up. Hopefully, but you never know, especially with the potential taunt from Murkrow. So this is our play. Sunny Day. So we're getting the Photosynthesis for the Great Tusk. They haven't terrestrialized, so we'll see how much damage this does. Should get the KO right. Great Tusk isn't the bulkiest of Pokemon when it comes to special defense. So no Tailwind for my opponent yet either. Is it going to be sashed? Come on, Magneton, show us what you got. No sash. Okay, it's a Great Tusk gone. Magneton getting a KO. How about that? Many firsts on this channel. Corviknight, that's not the Pokemon you want to bring in. So they're 100% terrestrializing on the subsequent turn, right? So we're going to go straight for the Follow Me. And we're spamming Discharge all day long. Oh no, we can't. It's got Choice Scarf. We're not spamming Discharge all day long. Not yet, anyway. Totally forgot about that. Okay, so I would like to spam Discharge all day long. What we're going to do is we will Nuzzle. We're going to get Kilowattrel in. And reset Magneton. So we can get those discharges going. Murkrow switches out. That's okay. I mean, of all the Pokemon that you're going to have in the back, if I knock out these two, Murkrow, I'm happy to see that go in. Brute Bonnet. Okay, so we know all their Pokemon now. Attacks heightened. Get the Nuzzle. It's a nice switch. Oh, we get the full para. How about it? And I don't have safety goggles. I was considering safety goggles on Pachirisu, but we didn't go for it. Okay, so we want to get as much damage down as we can, and Air Cut or a U-turn though. Here's what we're going to do. I'm actually going to double the Brute Bonnet. We'll U-turn. Man, the lag there. The lag in this game. They still haven't fixed that. So, we'll see. Something's terrestrializing. It's the Brute Bonnet. Fire. Okay. That's good. It gets rid of its electric resistance. I'm not going to switch in Magneton yet. Just in case they've gone for a Spore into this slot, I'd rather Iron Hands goes to sleep, since that has the kind of... it has more bulk. Has the bulk to maybe get through some sleep turns. So yeah, I did originally have safety goggles, but then switched it. There is a Spore. Switched it for the Rocky Helmet to again help with the Annihilate matchup. And a U-turn. Okay, U-turns everywhere. Rocky Helmet damage. So there it is. It comes in. We've got an easy turn the next turn. Protect. Burn the first turn of sleep. Let's do it. So they can't Tailwind either. I mean, they can, but they're not going to get anything out of it, really, considering 2 of their Pokemon are paralyzed. So first turn of sleep gone. Foul Play comes out. We resist that. Still does a good chunk, though. Okay. It's got to be loaded dice, right? Okay, so from here, we're going to Super Fang down the Brute Bonnet. And we are going to... Could make a switch right now. We're going to do it. I don't think they Spore the Iron Hands again, right? Maybe they do, but we'll see. I think this is our opportunity. Get the Super Fang off, get the Brute Bonnet down to a good amount of health. Hope the Discharge can pick it up. Sucker Punch, and we survive as well. Oh, that's perfect. Bit more Rocky Helmet damage. I think it's going to need a bit more than that. So we're going to follow me. Get off the Discharge. My opponent taking their time. But I don't blame them. Bringing two flying types to this team. Very brave. Very brave indeed. But I think the best flying type on the field so far is for sure this Magneton. Here we go. Not the switch you want to make, but sure thing. So to follow me, I didn't want to chance the Sucker Punch there. I want to keep Pachirisu around so that we can heal up a little bit. So no KOs. Murkrow gets paralyzed. That 30% coming through. Another U-turn. Pachirisu sticks around thanks to the Discharge. And I think it's in the bag. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing again. So again, just to stop any Sucker Punch shenanigans coming out. They go for the Tailwind. Okay. That's fine. We're scarfed anyway. Murkrow gone. 2 KOs for Magneton this game. And the Spore. I didn't even notice the call note knocked itself out. That's a shame. I was hoping Magneton would get all 4 KOs. And we see a forfeit. That would have been 3 KOs for Magneton. GG to my opponent. We got the win. Nice and quick. So we'll have one more. See how we get on. Got this one in the bank. It's all good. If we lose, we lose. No problem. Okay, we have an opponent. And this is a name I recognise. I've definitely faced this player before. So this is quite a nasty looking team. They've got the Chiryu Fluttermane combo. They've got the Mousehold Annihilate as well. They've got Great Tusk. This is going to be the team that really puts this Mono Electric to the test. That's for sure. I'm going to say that they lead Mousehold Annihilate. I need to lead correctly into this though. I think I have to do the same thing again. I really want to lead Kilowattrel, but I don't think I can. So it's going to be those guys again. We're going to bring Kilowattrel. And we haven't seen Iron Thorns in action yet. Maybe Electros. So my lead against Mousehold Annihilate is Pachirisu, Kilowattrel. And we try and get those big air cutters off. But the fact they've got the Chiryu Fluttermane means I kind of feel like I have to lead Magneton. Wow. Okay, not the lead I was expecting. So we're going to do the same thing again. The issue is if this Great Tusk has a Focus Sash. So we'll see. Can we get the Great Tusk again? 2 for 2. Yeah, really not the lead I was expecting. I thought it would be either the 2 special attackers or the old classic Annihilate Mousehold. So they get their Tailwind off first. Is that? Oh no, they just got the booster energy, didn't they? Of course. So there's the Earthquake. Pachirisu survives. Look at that. Nuts. The bulk on it. Down to Sash, yeah, I thought as much. And we'll slow down the Iron Jugulis. So I don't think they protect the Great Tusk, because I think they want me to KO them, don't they? So that they can get a free switch in to the Fluttermane and Chiryu combo. What do we want to do though? What do we want to do? Could pull a double switch. I don't think it's a good idea. Going to go after the Iron Jugulis as well. Try and chip that down a little bit. They might protect it, you never know. So they don't know that. Of course not. They go straight for the Earthquake. And we get the Paralysis. Nice, that's what we needed. Okay, so let's think about this. Maybe Kilowattrel was the better switch there. Yeah, I think so. Because I think I need Electros. Basically, both the Pokemon in the field right now I need to keep alive. I need to keep healthy. Okay, we're going to go after it, and we are going to... We'll go for it. We'll go for the KO. We'll go for the double KO. Although the Jugulis will move first. That's fine. We're happy to see that. The Assault Vest coming through there. Has broken our Sturdy on Magneton though. And that's going to KO Electros. So now they get Chuyu Fluttermane in. And I think what we need to do is just get Pachirisu in. Protect. We're going to sack Kilowattrel. Yeah, it's Chuyu. There's no way it's not Chuyu Fluttermane. Okay. So protect. Sack Kilowattrel. This is their last turn of Tailwind. And basically, I think we're wanting some discharges, some paralysis. So the Tera, what is it? Straight Fairy. Of course it is. Why is Kilowattrel huge? Needs to back up a little bit. Okay, so there we go. There's the KO. I'd love to flash cannon the Fluttermane, but it might actually live. Oh no, it won't. No, it won't because of the Chuyu's ability. But then I'm locked into flash cannon, which I don't want to be locked into with Chuyu around. So I think, yeah, we just have to go for it. Get some paras, go from there. It's all good. Let's do it. Heat wave. Oh, it's Scarf Chuyu. There we go. Never mind. GG to my opponent. They just led well. But we got our wins. We got 2 wins in the bank. So happy with that. Let's spin the wheel and see what we get in the next episode. Place your bets. So fire down, electric down. So far so good. Nothing too difficult. I spruced up the wheel a little bit, changed the colours because it was just looking so desperate at the end of last episode. Let's spin, see what we get for the next episode. It's going to be flying. It's going to be flying. The Magneton, it was giving us signs the whole time. There we go. Okay, so flying types. Off the top of my head, Staraptor gets Intimidate. But the great thing about flying type is we get a really nice selection of secondary typings to choose from as well. Should make it one of the less difficult types to use. Not going to say easy, because it's Never easy, particularly in a format like this. But not surprisingly, we've got plenty of options for Tailwind. Let's just check those out. Yeah, we've got one or two. And let's have a look though at Trick Room. Of course, yeah, Drifblim gets Trick Room now. So we do have an option in Trick Room. Of course, Flying type's typically faster. But yeah, that's it. We'll see. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully, I'll catch you in the next episode. You take care.